There is going to be steeldeal.com. It looks like it's all men's, or I might have seen women's too, I can't remember, but it's basically a distributor of a bunch of different brands. Now, as far as the product, I'm not sure if it's newer product, if they are receiving like older product from some of these brands and then reselling it, but you can see they have some well-known brands and no license is needed. So I'm just going to click on one item so you can see. So now for this one, because all of them are different, they just have the one size, and these jeans are $25 at the wholesale price. But on some of the items, let me try like this one, you can actually buy it in a pack. So you see here they have the medium, large, extra large, and 2X, or you can buy the full pack of medium through 2X. So this jacket for one piece would be $12, but if you get the full pack, it's $72. But just so you can see more of like the products that they have and the brands that they offer, I'll go through a few of the pages of the new arrivals. Oh, so yeah, I did see women's there. So it's more of like the streetwear look for men's and women, obviously now. But they have t-shirts, tracksuits, jackets. There's even like accessories, so there's hats there. Mostly that, from what I saw, was a lot of t-shirts, but nonetheless, it is a bunch of men's clothing, and they do have branded items. Superline Wholesale is a men's and women's like urban clothing based out of, I believe, Atlanta, but a lot of the stuff was more of like the basics for you to be able to print on. So it's like a lot of sweatsuits, tracksuits, there's hoodies, t-shirts. But just so as there are new arrivals, I'll just go to men's. So here's some of the product. To me, the pricing seemed a little high, but then I also have to remember is men's, and men's pay higher pricing than women's. So you can see you could get some items in bundles, so it'll be bundles of 2, or you can do individual, and then here's like bundle of 6. So there's different packs you can buy or individually purchase, so you'll want to pay attention to the title before buying. Doesn't look like they have a ton of product, but it is a smaller business based out of Atlanta that sells wholesale. And just so you guys can see, you don't need a license. Let me just click on one. They don't have many colors available. You can add it to cart, and then you can just go to checkout from here. Wholesaler, which to me when I went on their website seemed more like a website where they just sell a bunch of different product in lots. I didn't really go too deep into it, but I feel like that's the type of website this is, which I'll explain what that is in a minute because I have another one I want to show you guys. But they do have different products. I'm in men's jeans specifically. They have packs of 12, and that's the pricing for a pack of 12, which is actually not bad, especially for men's jeans. As far as the quality, I'm not sure, but just to click on one, actually you can add to cart right from here. I didn't even need to click on it, but so you can see the actual price per piece and the sizes that you'll get, and you can just go ahead and add to cart and check out. And it's not just men's denim, there's other stuff on here. There's even kids on here as well, and women, so it's a variety of product. It's just, to me, it seems like some of the stuff was being sold in lots, because if I go to the main screen, so I'm going to show you guys, you see how some of the product is kind of random. I don't know, their website was a bit confusing to me, but this is a wholesaler that you could purchase from without a license. It's professional, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but this is a wholesaler that also offers drop shipping. Now there wasn't much to their website, but I'll show you just some of the products here. Let me go to the collection so that way you guys can see some of the product. But this website, you actually do have to create an account. So let me go to wholesale. So you actually have to send in the request to create an account. It doesn't say that a license is needed, but you do have to request. And then here is the form so you guys can see. So nowhere on here is it asking for a seller's permit or any type of license. It just asks you for your social media or your website. And then I have Makobi USA, which this one I'm going to be upfront with you guys now. It does say that you have to create an account, but when I looked, it didn't show that a certificate was needed. You actually have to call, I believe, to set up the account. But this was a family-owned business. I don't know why any of the pictures aren't showing, but this is a family-run business. So obviously a smaller business. I love to support small businesses, so I wanted to share it with you guys so you can contact them to see if you actually actually need a license or not, because nowhere on here does it say that you do. Let me just go to that page so you can see there's also international shipping listed on here. But right here, basically for wholesale, it just tells you if you're interested to call them, and then after you're approved, you'll be able to log in and pay online. Let me see if I can show you the product, because some of the pictures aren't loading. There's one. Okay, so here's some of the product, which is mostly showing the coats and like the hoodies and stuff, but there's also denim on here as well. I don't know why it's loading so slow. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's their website, but it's moving slow. But it's more of an urban streetwear look, and it's a family owned business, so I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. See wholesale, which is what I was talking about, where you can buy in lots. Now I have trust issues and I don't trust buying stuff like this, buying in lots, because basically it's how do I describe it? It's buying in lots is like buying a group of products, and it's a bunch of random stuff, so you don't actually know what you're going to receive. You're basically just buying a category. So let's say they already have it categorized right here. So like let's say you're buying the women's shoes or the men's clothing, since that's what we're talking about, men's. You don't actually know what you're getting. So right here it just tells you this lot is men's contemporary clothing, or this one is for Ralph Lauren, but you won't actually know what you're receiving until you receive it. So I wanted to share this because buying in lots is definitely a way that you can purchase wholesale without having to have a license, but you never know what you're getting. So I know I saw somewhere on this website, I don't remember where I saw it or how I saw it, but it was showing you like if you bought this one at this price, you can potentially make X amount of dollars. So of course it looked good because it was showing you pay like $300 today and you can potentially make like $6,000. That's only if the product is actually resellable, depending on what they're giving you, which you won't know until you get it. So that's why I say I have trust issues, because I have no idea what I'm getting. It's like a big mystery box. So I prefer not to do this, but some people like that gamble and like taking that risk. So I did want to share that with you guys, because that's another way you can buy without having a license.